Greetings, welcome. Thanks, E. Welcome. So it's Friday. I'm gonna turn the camera around because I'm here, just to show you some of the energy that's happening and some of the things that need to be shared. So I'm gonna talk about a few things. I'm gonna talk about this time of growth and ascension and DNA activation and codes that you can see right now around the sun, even behind the clouds, okay, and through the sun that are coming through the moon and various different things. And also, there's a movement happening. There's a movement of people coming together and joining and recognizing their own divinity and recognizing their own passion to help heal, which can be anything from sharing knowledge to medicines to different kinds of healing methods. And in this, I have, and several others have created groups or ministries or, what would be another good word? I think groups is a good word. Community outreach people. Hi, welcome, thank you. Community outreach people who are interested in sharing this knowledge, helping to share it in a way that is fair exchange. So I'm going to talk about fair exchange for a moment. I was a massage therapist for 9 years. The average rate for a massage is $1 a minute. Now, most people, when they go to get a massage, for them, they get to lay on the table and receive the massage. During that, there is an exchange that happens between the guest slash client and the massage therapist or the therapist or the person who is there to help bring out what you need healing from or with or for. And oftentimes it's reflected in the healer. And this energy can be taken on. It can be taken on in the body, in the mind, in the heart. It can be taken on in many different ways. And this person who is giving the massage has gone through a lot of education. Not as much as a doctor, right? Almost the same. The prerequisites are the same. You have to know the body, the bones, the muscles, basic nutrition, how the endocrine system and the heart and the lungs all work. Now, when we go into the spirit and when we go into tarot readings and we go into dream interpretation and we go into people who are sharing their time and energy on lives or even these kind of videos on YouTube, there is a fair exchange that happens. If you don't have a piece of green cotton is what makes money. All right. So there is energy involved with money. And at this time, until the system changes, money is necessary for everything. For this broadcast, money is necessary. And so what I've been finding within certain conscious communities, the lack of participation, of support, of wanting to give money. They want information for free. You know, I didn't come to this information for free. I paid for it. I paid for it in school. I paid for it with my time and energy. The time I took reading. The time I took outside of that to take care of my regular life and my family and my friends and my own self. And it is frustrating and a little insulting when you're doing a live reading and someone says, read me. What about me? What about me? I liked and shared. I did it. What about me? I was first. My reaction is, step off. Who do you think you are? This is my castle. This is my platform. This is my house. I don't walk in your house and talk to you like that. Who do you think you are? I'm a divine. And those who are sharing with you are divines. They're guardians, they're protectors, they're galactic beings that have come here to share with you what they've gleaned, which is unique for everyone. Because what it means is that you survived the quarantine that was put on the planet thousands of years ago. The quarantine because too many people, too many beings were involved with a bunch of debauchery, is a good word for it. And now we've chosen this time to come back in an idea of the rainbow energy, of the circular energy, of the walking in a line together energy to uplift and support. And if you're in the conscious community, and I'm going to say this, if you have race issues, if you're looking at me right now and you think I'm too light skinned to be speaking the way I am, you have a problem. Or you've decided that you've been more victimized than me, that's a problem. That's competition and hierarchy. And we are not in that timeline anymore. It does not exist. It does not exist. And if it does exist, then what that means is you, the person, need to take responsibility for the reflection of that which you are putting out. So if you're not getting a reading, that's a hint. You keep wanting. You don't want to give. You don't even want to say thank you. Thank you for your time. I hear you have children. I see that you have other things going on. I have an elderly mom that I take care of. And I have animals. I got other things to do. So do you. And so to you, because I value myself, I value you. And this pertains to the whole universal laws of oneness. When I went to South Africa years ago, one of the sayings they would say is, I am you and you are me. You are as I am as you are. And when I first heard that, I was like, what? And the first time I heard that was as we were walking by somebody who was homeless. Which also broke my heart, right? You know, I think that is ridiculous. This is where I think churches are a little bit in trouble. Anyhow, side note. So that had me begin the journey of recognizing what that meant. How I see myself is how I see you. So if I don't value myself enough to donate or gift you even a thank you or I appreciate you, then what am I saying about myself to you? How much am I loving myself? And so in this movement of knowledge, there's so much to share. We have these galactic downloads. We have messages from the trees. We have messages from the critters, animals, spiders, even wasps and ticks. All the animals, deer, the birds that are related to the dragon. Everything with wings is related to the dragon realm and the fairy realm. Everything with the wings. Look at them. They're rainbow colored and in geometric shapes. And this is us, and everything is divine and perfect. And this is why we came back, so we can share this with others. So if you are stepping into my classroom, house, castle, if I'm stepping into your classroom, house, castle platform, I expressly ask you to honor me and those who you are asking help from. Put yourself in that person's position. Most people aren't even brave enough to get on this. You're exposed to the world, to many people and many energies. So that's my side share live today. All right? And this pertains to everything. This pertains to the media. It pertains to race. That doesn't even exist. That was created. If you're still focusing in a victim, victimizer, punish mentality, if you have racism, if you think that you have all the answers as far as divinity goes, who's God, first God, male God, first God, female God, in truth, God is unisexual. He doesn't have a sex, she, creator. But we do have laws of the universe. And those are always happening, regardless. This is part of the law. Boundaries. It's like the womb. You can push and stretch your feet and your arms, but you can't exit the womb out the stomach. You must come out a portal. And this is knowledge, and this is sharing, and this is exchange. This is like energy. So, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate everything you do. Because my perspective is everything is in my control, in my world, because that's part of the universal laws. I get what I put out. So, if you're wanting to learn, and if you're wanting a reading, if you're wanting to get this information, first of all, there's jillions of information out there. We have so much free information. When I was a kid, we had to go to the library. We had to wait a couple weeks. We had to read what somebody wrote. And most of that history wasn't even true. And now we have this amazing galactic information. We have information from the Akashic records. We have information from our own divine DNA recordings. And we're tapping into that. And people are here to offer aid in that. So, with that said, that's my share for the day. There are classes. We offer classes. And as instructors, we're going to be instructors. Certain instructors aren't going to answer the student who's like, me. We're going to call on the one student who raised their hand every once in a while. Because they're probably listening and reading. If you're asking for a reading, I also ask that you read the posts that people put. So, I'm going to turn the camera around again to show you this amazing energy over here. That's connected to Mount Shasta and the underworld of Talos. And this is a time, we know this energy is about expressing our talents and boundaries with limitless creation. So we teach people how to treat us. We teach people how to treat themselves. And we are here to share divine knowledge and the possibility of being, not the possibility, but the knowing that you are a star and beyond that. And that here on this earth, there's a part of iron and clay, right? So we have ways to connect with all of us. You can connect with Divine Knowledge Movement in classes on Facebook. You can connect with myself or Ross Ian Nathaniel Dawkins and all of us through YouTube. We offer classes. We have tons of information and share, always. I appreciate you and what you share and what you're bringing here, because it's all a lesson. It's part of my lesson, saying this kind of stuff, because I'm usually like Miss Nicey Nice Pants. Those days are over. I'm too tired. And most of us are. So, that's besides the point. Some messages from the trees. I'm going to be quiet. And the sun. Thank you. Thank you, Anahata. And my beloved, Amor. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone, for joining, whenever you may join. Love to you and your families. I appreciate you. Much love.